How do you know whether your intakes pool, like this one, is clean? How's the quality of the water? Well, you have a lot of meters you can buy everywhere. You see here everything I bought in China from AliExpress, and I especially like those digital meters. Why do I like the digital meters? Well, at least they show you a trend. Please don't start trying to calibrate those things. That is quite difficult, using all kinds of powders and waters that maybe also be affected by calcium and other things. So just use the standard values and write it down, and if the water stays the same and the water is okay, then you know you're on the right track. Well, here's the first one. This one is about electronic conductivity. Don't ask me what that is, but it's always, as you see, around 65. Another one is more important. That's the one that, of course, can read the temperature. In this case, the water is quite warm. It's about 29 degrees. But it also shows TDS, and TDS means total of dissolved solutions. Whenever this comes above 400, 500, you have to change the water. It means the water is not able anymore to pick up any more chlorine and other stuffs. Then, of course, a very important one is pH. pH should be, I hope it goes this way, yeah, it goes good, should be above 7, and the best is, of course, 7.2, because on that moment the free chlorine is most active. The other one we have here is difficult to find, but you can find it on AliExpress. Is the oxidation reduction potential tester. Whole mouthful, but in fact, if you keep it in the water, it will go up very slowly, and if you move it, it will go up in the end to above 360, 375. And oxidation reduction potential should be above 300, and it gives you an indication of in how many seconds bacteria that fall into the water will be killed. Well, then you have, of course, another one. This one, this is not digital. You can buy it everywhere. A lot of variety of prices. It says that it works without nothing to show you the pH value. Well, pH value is around 7, and this one's simply showing it too high, so I don't use it for pH. But this is the only meter there is to test on chlorine electronically for a not so expensive price. You have to turn this on until it reaches about E or D, as you see up here, because then that's the value of my water. When I keep it in, then you will see that we come exactly to the amount of chlorine of about 3. And the amount of 3 on chlorine is exactly what we find here if you do it on a paper tester. I don't like these things because they're not so accurate, but you can compare it for a quick scan, and there you see it's about 3. The other one, a very cheap one, a very important one, is, as I said, pH. You of course can buy those simple papers, only about 40 cents or so. And if you put them in the water, put them down, just compare it with this. There you have it. It's around 7. Well, light shows it's a bit higher, but that's only good. Well, there you have it. All the electronic meters and all the testers. The most important thing I wanted to show you and tell you is that please don't start to calibrate all those things. Just write it down every day, like I do, in a small book, something like that, and look whether your water is constant. And you see, for instance, for free chlorine on the electronic tester, it's all the same. Well, good luck with your pool. If you don't believe in all those meters, very simple. Smell the water, maybe take a sip, and if the water looks good, take a swim.